Yo, what's up, everybody? Yeah, welcome to the Michael J. Show. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope life is going well for you here post Thanksgiving. And this gave me the opportunity to have a great conversation with you. As I normally do, now I'm up to 6 daily consultations per day, which is freaking phenomenal. I get to speak with 6 amazing humans every single day. 30 amazing humans every single week that normally I wouldn't have the chance to speak to. And what does this do? It allows me to have so much more context into what you're actually dealing with in your everyday life. So, as a part of that, number one, we're running a Black Friday sale right now at thedolcediet.com for the 4 and 12-week online personalized diet and exercise program. Also, we're running the 50% off Black Friday sale at dolcedietshop.com. If you want to schedule a one-on-one consult with me or one of my registered dietitians, buy books, buy gear, buy our Black Pack, anything else, dolcedietshop.com. Promo code Black Friday, blah. Business out of the way, Black Friday sale, 50% off today, only biggest sale ever right now. But the conversation at hand, everyone who I spoke with, today, they crushed it yesterday. You crushed it yesterday, didn't you? We crushed Thanksgiving yesterday. And thank you guys. The Dolce Diet Holiday Dishes Cookbook was the Amazon Kindle #1 bestseller in the cookbook category yesterday. So actually a few times this month. So thank you for that once again. But that being said, I wanted to have the question now or answer the question for you of, can you outrun a bad diet? Because these conversations that I had with some of, not all, but a few of these individuals today and recently, of course, which propelled this further thought to share with you. Many people are under the impression, valid or not, and I'm going to tell you what's actually real here in about 3 minutes. They're under the impression that you can eat pretty much whatever you want as long as you're active, as long as you work out, as long as you train, as long as you go for a run. You can basically do whatever you want. But at the same time, they don't know if that's actually true. And at the same time, when they look in the mirror, when they strip their clothes off, when they stare at themselves bare ass naked, they cringe at what they see because that's not the body they believe they are building for themselves. Now, why is this? Let's get into this right now. Can you outrun a bad diet? The answer definitively is no. I'm going to be like Tom Nash. I'm going to get straight to it. No. First thing out of the gate, no. You can log off the video right now unless you want to become educated and have some really cool takeaways. Then you probably want to stay just a little bit longer. Why not? People think if they are active, they can then outpace the poor calories that they consume. Is this correct? This is not correct. It's never correct. But it's almost correct when you're younger. Why is this? Because when we're younger, once we go through puberty or so, or even pre-puberty, we're still growing. And as we're growing, the body's need for calories is endless. We have an endless need for calories to facilitate the growth of this human organism that starts off at 7 or 8 pounds or so and ends up for guys usually somewhere over 200 pounds, for ladies somewhere over 150 or so pounds on average body mass, right? The average lady, I think, is about 160. The average guy somewhere in the 180s or so on average here. That's not a good thing nor a bad thing. That's just what it is. So there's a lot of food that needs to be consumed to grow. Now, here's where it gets messed up. We pretty much stop growing completely in our early 20s. The need for all this raw materials, all these calories dissipates. And oftentimes, as we go through our teens and 20s, we're highly active. We're in sports. We're in school. We're at the beach. We're running around, frolicking in the summer sun with some, hot little thing in a bikini, and we're trying to impress her and doing whatever the hell we're doing. So we're freaking active. And then we get out of school. We get jobs. We sit at a desk. We got that injury, the shoulder injury. We can't play sports as much anymore. and we now start to develop more of a sedentary lifestyle. At the same time, our hormone cascade starts to dwindle. All the most powerful compounds, outside of insulin, let's say, but the hormonal cascade that is responsible for this anabolism, this growth, right? This overwhelming exponential cellular activity also starts to dwindle, because in many ways we are genetically programmed to procreate right after puberty, mid late teens into the early 20s or so, get the children kind of raised, and then poof, by 40, 50, peace out, be out of there, be 6 feet under. I mean, if we look back through history, outside of modern medicine and such, this is kind of the way the human existence was, right? Giving you some greater context here. This is a conversation. We're having a conversation here, right? I want to give you context to really spill this out, because I'm going to teach you now how to live your best life, how to be ripped, shredded, sculpted, that super, thin skin type of physique, and still enjoy yourself. So as we understand, we don't have the benefit of the hormones anymore. We don't have the benefits of the activity anymore. And contrarily, we actually have the opposite effect. Our hormones are now working against us. Our hormones are now making us more efficient at storing fat. Our lifestyles have become more sedentary, making us more efficient at storing fat. We no longer perform high levels of rigorous activity. Some of us do, but I don't burn nearly as many calories today, still training twice a day, as I did when I was a kid. I would wake up at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. I'd grab my baseball mitt. I'd hop on my bike. I'd ride, 2 towns over. I'd meet my buddies. We'd play baseball all day. It'd break up into a fist fight. We'd decide to jump a fence and chase a train and go to the pizza shop and have a slice. And we'd jump in the river. We'd go swimming. We'd go back, grab our bikes. We'd ride them to the movie theater. We'd sit and watch movies if we could sneak into the back. We'd get back on the bikes again, go to a buddy's house, get on his trampoline, jump off a deck like idiots, right? That was like, man, and it's not even dark. Then we'd play manhunt till the lights came on, the street lights came on, right? That would be totally normal as a kid, all day, every day. All day. If there's a pool around, watch your kids jump in the pool, and they're blue and they're shaking, and they don't want to get out of the pool. They want to stay in and keep on swimming, burning calories. So if we think about that, though you're in the gym going ham 30 to 60 minutes a day, whatever the hell it might be, you are not nearly as active as your former self once was. You might be more specific. You're actually facilitating greater training effects through your targeted intelligent training system, but you are not nearly burning the total calories as we're discussing, nor do you have the benefit of the almighty hormone cascade, which is most important. So can you outrun a bad diet? No. Now, let's talk about nutrition here briefly. When I say bad diet, I don't mean you're eating a lot of calories. I mean you're eating the wrong calories. And also, bang, bang, bang. Let's give this video a thumbs up, my friends. I appreciate you being out there. That lets me know you're there. It lets me know you care. And maybe the YouTube overlords will start sharing this content with other cool people like you. Also, take advantage of the Black Friday 50% off sale right now at thedolcediet.com and dolcedietshop.com. Promo code Black Friday. You save 50%, everything in all of our stores. Anything, everywhere, brand wide, Black Friday 50% off sale for what that's worth. Now, we're talking about the nutrient content of the foods. Why is that? Because the micronutrients are the catalyst for all cellular activity. If we're consuming high net calorie foods that have low net micronutrition, guess what? We are creating and manifesting dysfunction at the cellular level. This dysfunction will manifest in many ways. Maybe it becomes hypothyroidism, underactive thyroid. Maybe it becomes some sort of glucose insulin intolerance, which oftentimes it does. Maybe it becomes with some sort of cardiac dysfunction, which it often usually does. The calcification of our arterial walls and so many other things, all the gobbledygook of why people die these early, horrible, terrible deaths. And we watch our family just sit there and waste away with their fat bodies and their strokes and their heart attacks and their diabetes diabetes, and all these other lifestyle related diseases and conditions are oftentimes manifested not because they, quote, eat too many calories, because they eat too many low net nutrient calories. That's the difference here. So, can you outrun a bad diet? Once again, it's not a matter of burning the total calories. It's a matter of consuming the high net nutrient foods to properly allow these cells to do their job, to operate to their utmost fullest potential. This is what it is. And I use this analogy, and I think this is a pretty good one. You want to build a house, a mansion, a fortress, the most beautiful, perfect, aesthetically pleasing property in the world. You want to build that. You have the greatest carpenters, the greatest electricians, the greatest plumbers on site, ready to go. But what happens? They're ready, and those are your cells. But what happens? Those high performers, those perfect technicians, those master craftsmen or women are waiting to do their job. And what happens? You deliver a batch of soggy, crappy, moldy lumber that's basically sawdust. You deliver bags and buckets of crappy, rusty, bent nails. You deliver broken, bent, twisted, ill-formed copper wires. What happens? As good as these master craftsmen are, there's only so much they can do with the inferior materials you are bringing to the job site. This is the difference between calories in, calories out, micros versus macros. Lumber is not lumber. Nails are not nails, right? This makes sense to you. Does this make sense to you? It's the quality of the nutrients. It's the quality of the materials delivered to the site for the master craftsman to then utilize to their pre-programmed utmost capacity. Now, also, we think about the delivery of these raw materials. Once again, bulk food matter vis-a-vis lumber, nails, copper wiring. If I were a faster, because I'm going a little long here, if I were a faster and I were to deliver an entire job's worth of all the materials all at once, and I just dumped it on the job site, what's going to happen? Massive dysfunction. There's an inadequate availability of my craftsmen to handle all of this raw bulk matter. They'll do the best with what they can, but it will not be efficient, and it will not be ordered, and it will not be optimal. And the majority of the material there will actually be wasted / eliminated or stored. Put it in the storage sheds, which are essentially the fat cells. This actually happens, right? So we need to focus on our digestive efficiency. We need to focus on the high net nutrient, the quality of materials being delivered, knowing that we have the master craftsmen available. Those are our cells, and the cells actually group up to become organs, and the organs group up to become organ systems, and these organ systems actually have a synergistic, symbiotic relationship with each other. So the human body here, my friends, does not work as simple mathematics. The human body does not work as mathematics. The human body is a biological organism. It is not a simple mathematical equation. So this is why the calories in, calories out equation once again falls to shit. Pardon my cursing. When you have this overall understanding of how the human body, a biological organism, actually works. So to say, if I ate 1,000 extra calories and I exercised and burnt 1,000 extra calories, therefore I won't gain weight. Not true. Therefore, I will build muscle or lose fat. Not true. Unless we have the optimal materials available to facilitate the replication, the building, the craftsman, the carpenter is now replicating the lean, healthy, functional muscle tissue, right? They have to have the right materials available in order to do the work. Not just, yep, you gotta, we sent you a load of nails, you're good. That's not good. It has to be the right nails for the job. And taking these analogies further, when I say a nail, picture a nail that you use to hang your little, kid's photo on your wall. Now picture the nails that you see sitting in your back deck. Now maybe picture the nails that are holding the foundation of your home together. These are all completely different nail for a different specific purpose. Same thing with our food intake. The different type of micro and phytonutrients that our body needs are varied, vastly varied. So when I speak to you, my friends, I try and speak in more generalities. I try and give you a very big picture of how this stuff actually works, knowing how intelligent you are, that you can take this information in more of a story fashion. And I try and give metaphors and visuals because I understand that's how humans best understand and retain information. It's not a matter of simply getting a whiteboard and showing you the chemical reactions. That might appease you for 3 to 7 minutes or so, but you forget it immediately, as we all do, just the same way you've forgotten everything you've learned in high school biology, physiology, chemistry class. You don't remember any of that stuff, but you remember the one incident where you were cutting weight or getting ready for the sport or dieting for something or whatever that analogy is. You have a real understanding of those purposes. So can you outrun a bad diet? No, you cannot. Nutrition is everything. High quality, optimal nutrition is everything. High quality, optimal nutrition is the foundation, is the springboard for all of the other activity. The exercise that you perform, that's really just the aesthetics. That's when you really start to pull these things, tighten these up, round these things, shape these things out. That's the last 10%. When people say, well, nutrition's 50%, nope, 60%, nope. Nutrition is nearly all of it. It's nearly all of it. Nutrition is everything, because no matter how great you're training with poor nutrition, you will have insufficient training. The effect of your training will be inferior to that of highly fueled, properly balanced, efficient, nutrient-dense nutrition intake. Nutrition is everything. You can be great at exercising, an excellent, exerciser, and have a crap diet, and you're going to look like crap. You're going to manifest disease. You're going to manifest dysfunction, and your body will slowly slip and fall and fade away, right? Let me answer some questions here before I jump out at this. And I want to give a shout out to all of my Patreon friends out there, everyone in the Patreon world. Hello to you guys. It's good to see you here. Is this even working on Patreon? I believe it is, the live stream right on. So all of you on Patreon, we have a Patreon channel, guys and gals. Check it out. Mike Dolce Knows on Patreon. If you're interested in that type of exclusive behind the scenes, hardcore, non-PC, blasting everybody in the industry who deserves to get blasted, that is the Mike Dolce Knows Patreon channel. And it's very interactive, engaging, personal. Joe Blogs, F you. Nick L. What's up, Nick L? Nick L is on the Patreon channel. My man, good to see you. Stephen Jones, F you. Bloody Diner, catching a live. Uncle Mike, always feel good. Best part of the day. I appreciate booty, rocking everywhere. What's up, Booty? Good to see you, my man. I appreciate you being here. Mr. Russ, awesome sale coach, just picked up another black pack and taking the tips you said and gifting my sister the program. Right on, Mr. Russ. I appreciate you. 50% off right now at thedolcediet.com, dolcedietshop.com, promo code Black Friday. Check out our Black Pack. Book yourself a bunch. Get a whole pack of one-on-one consultations. Go to the online platform at thedolcediet.com. Half price right now. Gift it to a friend. Gift it to your mother, your brother, your wife, maybe, who knows, whatever, but gift it, get it in there. 50%. This is the biggest sale we will have all year, bar none. 50% is by far the biggest. Buy it now. Save it. You can set your start date anytime in the future, January 1st. Buy it now. Black Friday at thedolcediet.com, or get some of our products, our books, our gear at dolcedietshop.com. Black Friday discount code. Jesse Lee, coach, got a #1 contender fight on the 18th of December after my 64-second standing guillotine finish. Made way easy and rehydrated and fueled myself correctly all the way through the fight. F you, Dolce. Jesse, bro, I am so freaking proud of you. All of us here are proud of you. Guys and gals, all my long timers here on this channel, you know Jesse Lee. You followed Jesse's career. Jesse Lee has built his way up to becoming now the #1 contender in his promotion, and he is on his way in short time to be a UFC high quality contender. So Jesse Lee, we appreciate you. Jesse also, after finding the Dolce diet, following 3 weeks to shredded, making weight, feeling great, decided to move on and become a Dolce diet certified coach, which he did this fall. He went through our 3-day certification course. He then became certified as a Dolce diet certified nutrition coach and is now building his own nutrition and training business as an entrepreneur while running his professional fight career. High five to you, Jesse. Jesse is a married man, young man, married with a beautiful child, crushing it, and works his ass off in a full-time job on top of it, doing manual labor, right? So, Jesse, huge respect to you. Omar, my brother, what's up, Omar? Paul Denman, hey, coach, I want to take out the 12-week program, but I'm 350 pounds. Is this the right move for me to get a sensible weight? Paul, 100%. Our 12-week Living Lean bundle at the online program, the online platform, thedolcediet.com, which is brand new. We just launched the new platform today. Everyone, I even forgot. That's news. Thedolcediet.com, brand new online platform, the #1 rated online platform, just got even better. Paul, I wrote the Living Lean program that details my weight loss from 282 pounds all the way down to 169 pounds. That's really where the Living Lean program came. Since then, we have had millions of people follow it. We've sold hundreds of thousands of copies of the book. We have tens of thousands of users on the online platform. And Paul, #1, I will say, you have to speak with your doctor before starting any diet or exercise program. I am not a medical doctor, although my initials are MD. So, I mean, there's that. But this being said, I'd say, man, get the program locked in right now. Use that Black Friday 50% discount code. Show your doc and say, Doc, look at this amazing menu. Is there any reason I shouldn't eat any of these awesome, high-quality, healthful, earth-grown whole foods? I would be shocked. I don't know if I've ever had any doctor tell any of our clients ever to not eat anything in the menu. And many times, many doctors suggest their patients follow our meal plans. That's true story. Now, I don't know if it's right for you, right? So speak with your doctor first. Scott Doc, yo, Omar. Coach, when doing lists while fed, do we know approximately what's the percentage of calories being burned from fat versus glucose? FU thumbs up. FUN thumbs up. Omar, no, that's a great question. No. What I will say is we know this. We know if you eat more carbohydrate-dense foods between 30 minutes and 30 and 180 minutes before exercise, you will burn more or a higher percentage of stored glycogen or circulating glucose, or if you eat more fat-dense foods, primarily fat foods, 30 to 180 minutes prior to exercise, you will use a higher percentage of fat during exercise. Interesting, isn't it? So this is something we do take advantage of based upon the type of activity our individual clients are using. We worked with Galen Rupp. Galen Rupp won, or I should say earned. I like to say earned, not won. Earned the bronze medal in the Olympics in the marathon in 2016. Part of Galen's fueling, it depended upon the workout. Was he doing his strength training, barbell and such, or was he doing more of his road work? We would actually feed him using this concept based upon the type of energy substrates he would need for that specific style of exercise. And what I can say is Galen actually had his best ever run, averaging just over 5-minute miles for 26.2 miles, earning the bronze medal in the marathon for the United States. Pretty cool. So, Omar, I think that helps answer your question, my friend. But we don't know definitively, and that's going to vary from person to person. What also varies from person to person is your ability to bang, bang, ping. Give this video a thumbs up, my friends. I appreciate that. It lets me know you are there, and it lets me know you actually care about this content. It means a lot to me. Scott says, I was way too close to 300 before 3 weeks of shredded and living lean, now walking around at 215, 220. Thank you for giving my life back, Coach Scott, you are absolutely amazing, my friend. Look at that. Scott went from 300 down to 215, 220 by following our programs, which is I get out of bed every single day so freaking stoked and excited because I get to live a tiny little part of your lives. I get to interact with amazing people like Scott and Omar and Jesse and Russ and everyone else in there. Nick, everyone else in here who we've, and this is just a few. There's so many names. Paul, there's so many people in here who I have direct impact. And even if it's just I know your tweets, I see you pop up on here. I follow your stories. You're in my Instagram. You're on my timelines, right? We're over on Twitter. You're in the Facebook page. You're part of the online platform. You've bought a book. You shoot me a question. We get an email. Man, I'm on top of it. My team's on top of it. We're on top of it. And the people who work, the people who stay, the people who do, they get the attention. Man, and I love it. I hop out of bed and I get to see someone like Scott, who is nearly 300 pounds and is now walking around 215, 220. How can I ever have a bad day? I'm so blessed to do what I do. Barry Jones, F you, everyone. Gyms reopen here in the UK next week. Can't wait, Barry. So happy to hear, my friend. Let's get it. Let's get after it, my man. Good for you. Mr. Russ, coach, I'm 12.2 pounds away from my goal weight and just about done with week 2 of 3 weeks to shredded. Any extra tips and suggestions? And still we'll have 8 more weeks of living lean. Bro, how much have you lost, Russ? You've lost a ton of weight over the last 3 months now, almost 4 months now. You're down, 40, 50 pounds? Russ is killing it. Russ is following the online program, again, at thedolcediet.com. I say it because it's true. Use promo code Black Friday to save 50% right now. The #1 rated online healthy weight loss platform. How many awesome testimonials do you need to be convinced? But anyway, and any tips, Russ, just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Get that list first thing in the morning. Keep your water intake sky high. Forget about stress, man. All those stressful people in your life, put those people away. Ain't nobody got time for toxic people. I would rather be alone. I love being alone. I mean, outside of my kids and my wife, my family, and you guys, of course. I love solitude because most of the time people bring drama. And if someone brings drama in my life, I'm out. I want you to lift me up. You must lift me up. Lift me up. If you don't lift me up, you're out. So I would say just let's really focus now, Russ, on managing the stress. Try and stay as low stress as possible, my friend. Omar says, Coach, I literally just got my Living Lean cookbooks delivered at home this instant. Double Dolce diet content. Bang, bang. Omar, that's awesome. I appreciate that, man. Right on. And thank you, my friend. You're going to love that Living Lean cookbook. It's awesome. What's up, Parsa? What's up, my friend? Good to see you. We are not allowed to train wrestling and MMA again here because of Corona. And I don't really know how to keep improving because I believe I need to have a partner to get good at MMA. Watch a lot of tape, watch a lot of video, work on your conditioning, do gymnastics work, body condition right now, mentally train your mind, physically train your body, watch the skills, watch the moves, watch as many high-level wrestling matches and MMA fights as you can over and over and over. Pick an athlete. I tell everyone, pick George St. Pierre, watch George St. Pierre in order, his first ever UFC fight all the way through until his final fight against Michael Bisping. Watch those fights in order and watch the way he develops as a champion. Watch John Jones. Watch John Jones's career. Watch Randy Couture, the way Randy did it. All these athletes, you have this whole encyclopedia. This is something I do with all my athletes. Pick the athlete that you aspire to be like. You want to learn. You want to see what they do. Watch the way they grow. Watch the mistakes that they make. Watch how they correct them later on in that fight or later on down their career. Just keep watching, and all that stuff sticks. Manila. Hey, coach. What are the best ways to recover from muscle pain quicker? Well, #1, make sure it's not an injury. I'm going to assume it's not an injury. Go speak with your doctor if you think it might be. But activity usually is best. You want to get some good blood flow to the area. I like simply going for a walk. Or if my legs are sore, I'll do some light body weight squats and get some good blood flow in there. If you have access to a hot tub and a cold plunge, now we're cooking with grease, as they say. Miles, Coach, if I gift someone 3 weeks to Shredded online today, is there a time frame to when they need to begin the program, or is it valid until they decide to start? It will be valid until they decide to start. And if there's any issue, no worries. Our customer service team will just set their date for them. Do not worry, because we can see if it was started or not started. And if it's not started, you pick a date. Let's say you pick December 15th and they're traveling, they want to start January 1st. Not a problem. So pick whatever date you think they're going to like, transfer it over to them, however, when you gift it to them and whatnot. And then they can always contact us. There's a little contact button inside their dashboard where they can just talk to our customer service team, who works 7 days a week. They're on 3 different continents. They are freaking awesome and amazing. And guys and gals, just so you know, we are running a 50% off Black Friday sale right now at thedolcediet.com for the online 4-week and 12-week personalized diet and exercise programs, every meal, every recipe, every workout detailed specifically for you. And also DolceDietShop.com for all of our books, all of our gear, our Black Pack, and even consultations, one-on-one consultations. 50% off brand wide with a promo code Black Friday. This is the biggest sale all year. Take advantage of this, my friends. Gift it. Get your friends gifts right now. Now is the time. Today is the day to do that. Mike Benavidez, how often should I roll Theragun, both before and after training? Yeah, I like to do it a little bit before training. That's really about all that I do. Maybe some like active recovery on days off. I don't really do it after training, though. F you, Dolce, F you, Brad. Miles just answered my question. Thanks. You got it, Miles. Anthony, Coach, how do you build up your heavy top set of squats? I bridge set. I make sure I'm super warm, right? I do my dynamic warm up, then I do my skill set warm up, and then I kind of bridge up through. I'll use, let's say I'm going to do 405, which is a weight I will normally use on back squat. There's a video of me doing, I think, 405 for maybe 10 or 12 reps. I forget. Going back 2 or 3 months or so ago, raw, no belt, no wraps, no straps, no sleeves, none of that stuff. And it was a bitch of a set, but the form was perfect. People were like, man, that looks so easy. I was like, yeah, rep 3. Every rep felt like it was horrible, but it looked, and I watched the video, I was like, wow, that actually looked really smooth and clean. It was probably the best my form has been in a long time. And I don't back squat a lot anymore. I got upper lower back issues. I got a hip issue, and I don't need to do back squats as much anymore. I'm more of like, I do a lot of lunges, goblets and zerchers and things like that, but I digress. If I am going to bridge, dynamic warm-up, skill set warm-up, make sure my hips, my knees, my ankles, my lumbar, my thoracic spine, all of that is kind of ready to go. Everything feels good. It takes me like 15 or 20 minutes or so. And then I'll get under the bar and I'll just start priming the neural pattern. Just like, it's hard to just do a barbell on the squat because it's too light and I'm so strong. So it really, like, I'll just kind of put the barbell on and I'll just kind of like work on my setup, and I'll go down into like modified bottom position, probably a few inches high. I'll put 25s on for like, 5 to 10 reps. I'll put 45s on. I'll put 185, 225, 275 for like, and every set I do is less. So by the time I get to like 225, I'm doing like sets of 3 or 4. 225 for 3 or 4. I'll put 275 for 3 or 4, 315 for 3 or 4, and I'll get to like 365. I'll get to 365, and I'll do like usually two or 3, not just one, because your first rep's always a crap rep. So I'll do like 2 or 3 with like 365, and then if I make the jump to 405, sometimes I might split it. I'll do like 1 or 2 with 180 or 385, and then I'll do my work set, which is going to be somewhere like between 8 to 12, let's say. So I really take my time, and those are bridge sets. What could I do with 225? I don't know, 20, 30, 50 reps, who knows? 315, I've done, I've well gone over 20. I could easily do 20. I don't want to say easily, but because it's hard, cardiovascular speaking, but I could do 20 reps with 315, no problem. I can do 20 reps with 365. I've done that also before. I'm going back. I have to train up for that again. But anyway, so point is, I'm only doing like 2-3 reps with that. Just to get the form down, I'm priming my neural patterns. It's dress rehearsal. I'm getting everything in. I'm getting my chest. I'm getting everything locked in and ready. Working on, I got to stay tighter. My foot position. Let me feel the floor out. And, I'm getting all that stuff ready. And this is important, because the only thing that really matters is that top end set, that perfect execution of that top end set. I crushed that and I'm pretty much done. King Hat, my brother, what's up, bro? Coach Mike, always bringing the free content. Also, I need to get over and pick up a new black pack. Mine got miles on it. Grabbing a couple cookbooks for stocking stuffers. King Hap, man, I love you, brother. So happy to see you're doing well. Happy Thanksgiving to you and the family. I appreciate you, my man. King Hap, everyone should be checking out the Happy Hour podcast with my man, King Hap, always getting it done. Coach Nick L, Coach, best brand size of boxing gloves to get started with? Ooh, that's a good question. Everlast and Title, they have great gloves. It depends. To get started, though, I would get something more from like kind of some of the generics from like Everlast, Title, Century. They all have good entry-level gloves to get going because you're going to beat the hell out of them. You're going to use them on the bag. You're going to use them on mitts. You might do a little sparring with them. So get those. And you're probably going to go through 2 or 3 different gloves before you find the one that actually suits your hand. Because each glove fits each brand. They make them slightly different. They fit a little differently. The way the thumb cup is set up. Some kind of keep the thumb almost on the outside of the glove. The other one kind of forces your thumb to tuck in. Like it's almost like a high knuckle. So once you really start, some allow you to actually grab deeply inside, and some actually force your hand to curve over, but you actually can't quite grab because it's too much forearm activation. So if you wear, I don't even know how many gloves I've owned. If I say 20, I'm sure I'm lying. Well, more than that. Usually you'll go through, when you're training hard, you usually have a pair of sparring gloves. You usually have a pair of like 12 and 16 ounce sparring gloves. You have a pair of bag gloves that you hit the bags on. And then you have a pair of like your MMA gloves that are for MMA sparring. And then you have like your MMA grappling gloves. So at any given time, you're rocking 4 or 5 different pair of gloves. And those gloves need to get changed out a few times a year. So in the beginning, just get something basic. Get like a Century, get a Title, get an Everlast. Don't spend much more than, don't spend more than $100 on your first set of gloves, and get that number down a little bit, because you'll start to be like, all right, beat the hell out of them. You're going to beat the hell out of them for a while. Figure out which ones, and like get a Century, then get an Everlast, and like kind of get your couple little upgrades. See what works best for you. And you might love the Title sparring gloves, but their bag gloves might be crap. And then you want the Everlast bag gloves, or maybe it's the Century grappling gloves that you really want with the extra padded knuckles. So I hope that all helps, my man. Mixed Marshall, I have a problem always with discipline, with nutrition in the off season. That's everyone's problem. Mixed Marshall, what you need is you need a plan, you need a goal, and you need a support system. Right? So let's say your goal 3 months from now is to lose 20 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds November, December, January, February 27th. All right, February 27th, you're going to lose 20 pounds. That's your goal. What's your plan? I'm going to follow the Dolce Diet Living Lean 12-week program. Bam. I'm going to use that Black Friday promo code right now and save 50% off today at thedolcediet.com. Bam. So now you got the plan. You got the goal. Now you need a support system. Well, fortunately, all new members of the DolceDiet.com will get an invitation to join our exclusive membership community. It's a Facebook group that is only members of our online platform have access to, where myself, our trainers, our dietitians, and amazing humans from around the world are all in there. That's just to set this conversation up. But at the same time, do you have anyone in your household? Do you have any close friends that are like, you know what, I'm going to stick by your side. I might not do it, but I'm going to cheer for you. I'm going to help you get it done. Maybe people will actually do it with you. You need a support system. But my friend, at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to you. We are all alone on this planet, my friends. We can look over at each other and draw inspiration from each other, but nobody can do anything for us. We are completely responsible for our own outcomes, 100%. 100%. So I'm here with you every single day. I'm going to try and do my best to support you, brother. Go to thedolcediet.com, promo code Black Friday to get started. Jen Spence, there she is. Jen Spence is a member of the online platform, and also she is a member of our exclusive Facebook group. What's up, Jen? What's up, Coach? Loved your cranberry sauce from the holiday recipes. Might have added some apple crown royale to mine, though. I bet you did, and I'm not mad at you. That is awesome, and thank you for that, Jen. You're killing it. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you and your husband. You guys are absolutely killing it. Jen is crushing her Dolce diet program right now. Her before and after results are freaking incredible. I'm so happy for you. And she's doing it with her significant other. They're doing it together, that's what I said about the support, Mix Marshall. It's important to have that support person, the person in your life to help you bring out the best. Paul says, once I've done 12 weeks to shredded, can I continue it once completed? Yes. All members of the AdultJDiet.com, our online community, once your program is, quote, over, you immediately roll into your monthly membership, which allows you to continue restarting your program. You can do a new program. You have access to your training log, to the exercise database, to the resources. We're just about to launch a brand new bodyweight exercise or bodyweight workout completely for free for all the members of our site. And you can go through over and over and over and over and over again at no additional charge. The membership definitely does have its privileges, and we got a lot more new free content coming for you guys. I'm so excited for the early 2021. We got so much new cool stuff. If you guys haven't seen, check out the DolceDiet.com, the brand new site launch. Look at our content page, our news page, our blog page. There's so much cool stuff. What else? Much thanks for all your free content inspiration, Coach Omar. You got it. Thoughts on the safety squat bar, Mr. Russ? I love the safety squat bar. Ooh, I love that. I do that quite a bit now. And says, didn't realize I'm only 2 pounds heavier than John Jones, the GOAT. John Jones is the GOAT. Ryan, tips on sticking with the diet when on the road a lot. We just got a plan, Ryan. I travel a lot. I used to before Corona. We just got to plan, my man. We just got to plan. That's it. We got to plan. We got to be accountable. It'll be a little more challenging, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. When you come back from the road and you lost 2 more pounds, you got stronger in the process. You look leaner. Oh my goodness. There's nothing that can compare to that. Gonna have you at light heavyweight soon. Hell yeah. Omar, we got to get them Dolce Diet hoodies and I Eat Carb shirts. I'll be speaking with that early next week of all the, the holiday and all the stuff going on. We have that in the pipeline right now. So you're going to hear about that soon. New hoodies. And it's going to be a limited launch for the hoodies and the I Eat Carbs and the Dolce Nose shirts. Anthony, would you count a daily step goal as your list for the day if your schedule doesn't let you do it fasted? It wouldn't be lists. It wouldn't be lists, but it is great activity that I will love you to continue doing. I love it. I love all the activity, all the walking, all the movement, as much movement as possible, my friends. I certainly strongly suggest that we continue that, but it will not be lists. Lists is low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity. We want that to be fasted, which is in the absence of insulin. Jesse, exercises for explosiveness and reaction time for MMA. Explosiveness comes in a lot of different ways. Absolute strength production will increase explosiveness if you transfer it to the field. So we can do barbell back squats. We could do heavy deadlifts. That will improve explosiveness. And then we transfer that to the field with maybe hanging cleans and plyo depth jumps. Lots of, bilateral, contralateral training works really well also. And then Jesse says, yes, I need some I Eat Carb appeal. Hell yeah. Bandari, no pain, no gain. I'm in gymnastics and I need more ideas in the position of a workout. Bandari, I would say go to thedolcediet.com. We have over 1,200 free articles, recipes, workout ideas, lifestyle tips, and all these other great things at thedolcediet.com. Unless you have a specific question here, I could answer you. That's a very general conversation starter, but welcome to the channel. If you guys are new to this channel, hello, it's nice to see you. Make sure you click that subscribe button, click on that little notification bell so you do know when I go live. And if you have not yet, bang, bang, bang. Give this video a thumbs up, my friends. It lets me know you are there and you care. And hopefully the YouTube overlords will eventually start recommending our content instead of all the other crappy content that's out there by all the drug heads. But hey, what are you going to do? Paul Denman, will you ring my missus and explain why I need 3 weeks of shredded program? Paul, tell the missus, baby, I'm going to save us 50% right now by taking advantage of the Black Friday deal that Uncle Mike put out for us. And I'm even going to get you one too. So technically, if I save 50% on 2 programs, baby, I just saved 100%. It's almost free. So just what I'm just going to go to the dolcediet.com right now. Give me that. Can I have that card, please, dear? And then you can make it up to her. Now, just think, baby, don't you want to gaze at me when I'm down 20, 30, 40 pounds? Don't you want me living my best life? Don't you want me living long and being healthy? Don't you want to live long, be healthy together with me? This is an investment in our future. It's an investment in our family. It's an investment in our marriage. It's an investment in the rearing and raising of our children, making sure we can be around as long as possible to spend those high quality golden years with our children, our grandchildren, or maybe our great grandchildren, simply because you took advantage of the Black Friday 50% discount at thedolcediet.com today. Right? And hello, Mrs. Denman. Nice to see you. Uncle Mike here. You have an amazing husband who's always awesome and a valued member of our community. And I appreciate you guys. And I'm here to help. I'm here to help families live long lives, have an amazing time together, have a high utility and vitality, really just live their best life. You don't have to be a skinny mini bikini bodybuilder, bro. I just want everyone to feel their best in their skin. I want you to have all the energy you need to attack your day, to have your best day, to be there for your children, your grandchildren, and to have a high state of utility later on in life. We all know, and my own family is plagued with this. We all have those elders in our family who are just so unhealthy, they can't do anything. They have to sit. They can't walk. They can't go to the beach. They can't go for a bike ride. They can't go on a cruise. We can't take them to Europe. We can't go to Disney. We can't do that stuff. I'm not mad at them. I feel bad for them. They cannot experience all the beauty and wonder and joy of the world because they didn't make good decisions in their 30s and 40s and 50s. They made poor decisions, maybe because they were selfish or they were indignant or they were stubborn, but maybe they just didn't know any better. Well, my team and I, we are here to help people know better. And also we want to provide every single opportunity to live better. That's why we created the online weight loss platform at thedolcediet.com. That's why we have 4 #1 best-selling books in this realm of diet, fitness, and 2 cookbooks, of course. We have the one-on-one consultations with myself, 4-time world trainer of the year, or one of our registered dietitians. You want to speak with a registered dietitian? You just go to dolcedietshop.com. All the stuff is there, guys and gals. And that's why I do so many free videos just like this one and answer everyone's question. I'm here to help. I'm just here to help. There's a lot of fakers out there, a lot of people in it for all the wrong reasons. And I just want to do whatever I can to help you guys move forward. So now I'm going to ask a question. Everyone listening, how should I change the background? Should I change the background moving forward into the future? Tell me yes or no. Not here, in the comments. I'm about to post this video right now. In the comments below, just so I know, did you actually listen to the end of this video? Are you here at the end of this video? Just let me know in the comments below. Should I change the background, and what should I change it to? If so, in your opinion, or maybe I should just add more of the pictures and things like that. Let me know. Let me know. Leave it in the comments below this video. I appreciate you all for being here. Remember, Black Friday sale has a few hours left because it's Friday. Black Friday right now. TheDolceDiet.com, DolceDietShop.com. It's 50% off. It's 50% off right now. This is the biggest sale by far. Everyone else is doing like 25, 30% off discounts. We're like, F it. Give them 50% off. Give them as much as we freaking can and still barely be able to pay everyone's salaries. So I appreciate you guys for being here, and I will be back soon. Until next time, boom.